And by the way, if you can credit that sort of open idea that Charlie was presenting there, you can credit him for then bringing that to MAGA, which then opened up enough so that Elon Musk and Joe Rogan and Bobby Kennedy and Tulsi Gabbard, all of these ex-liberals, disaffected liberals like myself, Rita, I think a little bit like you, could then come and be part of MAGA. So no, he has nothing. There was no hatred in his heart. I would also make a quick distinction. I think it's important. The idea of the LGBT community, people need to stop saying it, because the L's and the G's and the B's have nothing to do with the T's. And that has become a political ideology more than a sexuality or a gender identity. Yeah.
Absolutely, and increasingly the LGB want to distance themselves from the rest of the alphabet. That just keeps increasing too. But I don't even know how many letters we're up to now.
Two-spirit, you know what two-spirit is, Rita?
Oh, two-spirit, yes. We're supposed to start with 2SP now, aren't you, before you start the LGBT? And then you've got the plus at the end. So it's infinite number of letters that you could add to that. Now, can I ask you to respond, please, to this clip from Jimmy Kimmel, the painfully unfunny so-called comic, had this to say on his late night show.
Unemployed. New lows over the weekend with the MAGA gang desperately trying to characterize this kid who murdered Charlie Kirk as anything other than one of them, and doing everything they can to score political points from it.
Dave, this kid was apparently a conservative, which must be news to him and his trans boyfriend.
Yeah, it's wild. First off, Jimmy Kimmel exists as a quote-unquote comedian, and I use air quotes there because I've never heard him say anything funny, but he exists as a political operative in some ways more than Charlie himself existed as a political operative. Charlie is out there talking to people and open to ideas. Jimmy is doing a show where he makes, I don't know, probably about 15 mil a year to only force one political ideology down the throats of Americans. No, the kid came from what sounds like a decent two-parent household that had some conservative values, and then he went to college and apparently became radicalized there, and then had, I suppose, a trans boyfriend and was pushed into leftist ideology. So the fact that Jimmy knows he can go up there and just lie to his audience, I mean, I would say this goes to what I know you guys are dealing with in Australia, which we're certainly dealing with here, which is a massive misinformation war on the populace, that the people who control the strings of everything seem to think they can just lie about absolutely everything, tell you up is down, left is right, boy is girl, and get away with it.